Winter. It's a hell of a time. Not enough sunlight to generate that precious vitamin D that keeps the dark thoughts at bay. In these low-lit times, the mind and spirit tend to reflect on years past. They dwell on lost glories and past mistakes. The regret slowly walks in, like an unwelcome hobo, into a furniture store and proceeds to stab you and leave you alone, bleeding to death, wondering where it all went wrong. That's the dirty trick the mind plays in winter. Self-sabotage is the greatest weapon we use on ourselves. It's a sharp bodkin, a blade, forged in our early years in grade school, on the playgrounds, in the home, in church, or in the mosque. Our parents do their best to raise us when they themselves were as dull as freshly mined ore, or as depleted as slag from the painful crucibles of their own childhood. Often they install within us the voice of nay, no, you can't do that. Our unprocessed minds internalize this negativity as we undergo the smelting of adolescence, and society attempts to forge us into tools to serve the authorities who sit on the iron thrones of our age. Sometimes the depression and negativity join forces with our external fears and morph into the great dragons of lore, fire-breathing demonic beings that create obstacles in our individual paths along the hero's journey. Every generation faces this challenge. Millions shall fall to the dragon's claws or be burnt by its breath, and millions more turn around to running for the rest of their lives, never realizing they are attempting to escape constructs built to the depths of their own minds. A man can never escape the shadow of his own self, no more than a dog can resist pissing on every stump in the yard. You can never outrun your own fears. You must learn to accept and become one with the dragon. That's what Carl Jung would say. I had a terrible time in graduate school. I was in a very deep and dark place. So when I finished, I ran away to the other side of the country, to the other side of the realm. I thought I could hide from it. What I did not realize when I was younger was that I fed this dragon until it became so engorged with my hatred, rage, and sadness. It swallowed my entire universe. Is there any place to hide on the back of such a monstrous beast? Some men become this dark dragon, consumed by it. I let my rage and depression consume my soul slowly, like a body rotten in the brackish swamps of the Carolinas. It wasn't until the Ides of March in 2016 when I decided it was time to change directions. I had to get busy living or get busy dying. You can be alive and live with a dead spirit, like a hollowed oak tree next to the barn. Or you can die while living. Because we need to remember that death is coming for us all. For it is the price we pay to ride this roller coaster of existence, an existence for which we did not ask for, but received nonetheless. Now remember A year is composed of 86,400 seconds. That's plenty of time to waste shooting the shit. Or it is time to act. Are you going to get busy with life or get busy with death? That's what I realized. And being the stubborn son of a bitch that I am, I realized that if I chose to die, then the dragon would win. The hobo would get away with murder. I could not live with myself. My stubborn ass wasn't gonna let some trash hobo get away with it. And I sure as hell wasn't gonna let some damn lizard get in the way of my happiness. But what if instead of fighting the dragon, I mastered it? Or better yet, became the very dragon when called upon. But why did this dragon exist? My mother put it there. My father's emotional distance put it there. The rejection by women, coming up short in school, my insecurities, and the repeated blows I received to myself, my ego, my sense of being, while I was rotting my mind in academia just to get a paper that said I was worthy. I was worthy of working. I was worthy of something, of being another man's slave. Why would you be so upset? You're above everyone else. You're smart, you're educated, you're ahead of the rest of the pack. Be happy. Stop thinking. Well, isn't that the point of being educated? Educated? Well, now let me see. You know, at this point in my life, I don't have any idea what that means. They say it means you went to college, have a degree, are worthy. I know what you think it means, Sonny. To me, it's just a made-up word. A politician's word so young fellas like yourself and mine can wear a suit and tie, have a job, and justify a useless, bloated bureaucracy that acts like a tax on the middle and lower classes. It's the entry fee to the club. The bouncer's a useless Karen with colored hair and a grievance-studded degree. It's a club that many will never join and be relegated to an existence of servitude in monochromatic thought. There's not a day goes by that I don't feel regret about who I was in college and graduate school. Not because I'm here now in a quiet part of the South in the middle of a so-called pandemic, alone, licking my wounds, feeling like I was on the wrong side of a civil war. I look back on the way I was then, a young, stupid kid who couldn't think for himself and relied too mightily on his elders for guidance when they themselves were misguided. I want to talk to him. I want to try to talk some sense into him. Tell him the way things are, the things were and can be. But I can't. That kid's long gone, and this old man's all that's left. And I've got to live with that. I've got to live and play the hand I've got. Educated. It's just a bullshit word. So you can go on and encourage all these kids to fall into debt, fall victim to the devouring mother, be dependent on the government, and be helpless. But stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit about your programs anymore. I choose to live. I choose to live my own life according to the rules laid down by God and myself. So I bid you adieu, Sonny Jim. Get off my property and never come back